Monolith of questionable origin. Upon the stone I shall build my shed. I know. Okay, so we got in here. The locked door has been solved. What have we got first? We have... Ooh. Arthur Johnston. Hut 3A? Unit? No, Hut. Ryan Down... Oh, it is Hut. Ryan Down Barracks, Eastbourne. Hello, George. I have to be quite careful what I write, as I think Captain Burkett reads the posts. No worries, though. It's great here. Nothing like what we thought. The other chaps are great. Fun. I'm here, learning a lot of things I never even dreamt of in Dowerton. I still miss the old place, though. You, of course. Especially today. There's word going around that tomorrow night is a big move. Some big wigs from London arrived, and they spent the whole night in the operations room. So it looks like this is it. Do not worry, I'm not nervous. I just want to get the thing over and done with. Sort them out once and for all. That will not take that long. As we are off, all ready to go. No looking back, think of me. How are things there? I regret leaving you with that thing. Have there been any further developments? Still think you should go to the place. I will swear on the Bible it will help matters. Right soon, I am told we can still get our post, but I do not see how. But anyway, I'll get it one day. How's my studio? You can clear away my stuff if you need more space. I can unpack it all when I return. Can't I? Yes, I will do that. Pack my stuff away for now. It will not be for long, I promise. Say hello to Edith for me. Tell her I miss her cooking. It's horrible food here. We cannot grumble. Also, tell Betty that she had better practice a good homecoming tune. I will expect the best. I've got to go now. Less time than I thought. We were up earlier than usual. Or normal? It can only mean one thing. I'm going to go now. You'll not think of me again until I step off that train on platform 1. All will be as it should be. You'll be waiting by buffet. Betty will be waiting with a nice pint of beer. Edith will have one of her famous rabbit pies and stove. I can see it now. This thought alone will keep me strong till I come home. I must not think too much while I'm away. I have enough problems as it is. I'll be back to help you defeat our miscreation. All my thoughts are with you. See you soon, Arthur. Okay. So Arthur is the dude that paints. Edith. Mortimer and Partners, solicitors. When this game was made, it also made a guy turn into liquid metal. Walk through some prison bars. Gloria Garble. Reliable Gargle? No. Gorge? What the fuck is what? Who the devil is she? That car, perhaps it's the car that arouses my suspicious nature. Very expensive, too expensive for most, so why stay in this hotel? Not exactly the Savoy, is it? I will ask Edith if she has any thoughts on the matter. I think a quick look over that car would be quite rewarding. Wish Arthur were here. He would offer such wonderful, clear advice and probably enjoy it too. He had such spirit. He may even have been able to offer some assistance with the nemesis. It's hiding down there, waiting, plotting, growing in strength. Consumes my mind. God damn it to hell. Is this Grabble woman part of its plan? Maybe I'm losing my mind. I will start to suspect everyone soon. Oh God, help me. I must return to my research. It is the only route to victory. Ancient runes are difficult, but I will break their code. I must. A most extraordinary discovery. The first Toy Story is 26? Wait, really? I went to the cinema to see that, didn't I? Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I went to the cinema to see that. Most extraordinary discovery, quite by accident as well. Arthur and I were pottering around in the cellar. We were both wondering if we could determine the cellar's age or the whereabouts of Tom Oliver's final resting place. The tale dates back years, and I have never taken it too seriously. Arthur finds it fascinating and a little romantic, but it was lost on me. Nevertheless, we took it upon ourselves, rather arrogantly, to solve the Oliver mystery. Truly exciting. My art skills are appalling when compared to Arthur's skills, but this is a rough copy of Tom Oliver, which I based on the old drawing hanging in the bar. Anyway, I digress. We found no sign of Tom, but instead we discovered an antechamber. There is a layman's marker in the small room, no doubt announcing the date of the original construction. Local tales and stories have always implied that there was an inn at this location for several centuries, but the layman's stones bears date 1318. Amazing, what a find. Tomorrow we will try and discover what significance the stone might have. So I have decided to keep a journal of our work. November 8th, 1944. Our discovery yesterday has left us both excited and puzzled. We both agree that the library at the house may enlighten us to the hotel's original origin. There are numerous records and landowners' deeds we can search. Farrer built the hotel last century. It is well known that the building was quickened by the existence of foundations, and that parts of the original inn were still in existence. Though there are few indications of what stood here before the 15th century, more's the pity. Well, we now know that there was a building of some significance long before the inn. The stone walls that we have found are not made of local stone. The construction is of a high standard. The mind reels at the possibilities. Perhaps it was a chapel or other religious building. We're about to explore the room further, and I will photograph it for our records. November 9th, 1944. This adventure gets more strange by the day. The antechamber was only the beginning. A further passage was revealed today. We are both tempted to announce our find. We are not archaeologists, and we both fear that we are damaging the ancient clues and artifacts. Arthur insists that we push on and save the announcement until we have something truly impressive to show off. I feel that Arthur wants fame and riches. He is young, and I will entertain his fancy. I must admit that it is a strange confession, that I have the most overwhelming feeling of unease this day. I put it down to nervous excitement at first, but it is not so easily defined. There's something about the chamber that scares me to my soul. I made a decision that we should not explore further until we have researched further. Arthur was stubborn, but came around to my thinking. November 10th, 1944. The last 2 days have changed everything. I do not know where to start. It is not our fault. It cannot be our fault. We were not to know. The chamber, it is not as we or anyone could understand. It is both extraordinary and baffling. Beyond faith and beyond reason. There is a power, a rippling energy that plays across its walls and ceiling. It is a godless power and has no place in our world. Arthur was terrified. I was too shocked and in awe of its luminescence. Wondrous, 1,000 voices whispered at us from beyond the stones, 1,000 voices in perpetual confusion. That's if you layered every one of my streams over each other. I'd be like, where the fuck am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? We removed ourselves as quickly as possible. I fear it was not fast enough. There was time, just enough time. A splinter? No. In fact, enough for something to follow us back through the passage. Oh. I felt it and I heard it, the whispering. Arthur felt it too. He described it as darkness. Darkness with no form or existence. What the devil was it? We sealed the chamber again. I will hide it as well as I can. Though I already know that it is too late. We are fools, but we were not to know. There's no way we could know. I fear for our souls. I fear for all our souls. What have we released? I remember enough of what we saw to draw a few sketches. I should have had my camera. Damned stupid fool. November 15th, 1944. It saddens and terrifies me to write these words. Arthur and I were right in our fears. It is here here with us in the hotel. I have experienced the most bizarre and unnatural visions. The dead are here all around us. I have seen and heard them. Edith suspects that something is wrong, but as yet she has not experienced anything supernatural. Perhaps it will only affect Arthur and I. Our own personal torment. Is it our punishment for curiosity? I hope so. No one else should have to live with our knowledge. All is not of misery. Plan is to study our foe, discover its power and agenda. We've already decided that it seems to have some sort of affinity with death. That may be our key to its existence. The chamber, no doubt, would provide invaluable clues, but we will not venture into its depths until we are sure of what we are doing. Spectral, nocturnal wraiths wander the hallways of the hotel. I see them out the corner of my eye. The guests are ignorant to them, which is a blessing. November 28th, 1944. Pressure of the research and the presence of the darkness is taking its toll on Arthur. He is being as brave as his wits allow, but he is spending less and less time in his studio. Nothing would make me more happy than to free him of his burden, but I am not prepared for him to spend more time at home. His father is a bully. He will not leave him be until he signs up. I will not permit Arthur to go to war. We have a war of our own. One more casualty will make no difference to the battle. Arthur's place is here, aiding me to understand our nemesis. I do not use that word lightly. I have felt for some time that there's some plans for us. It teases and tempts us. It whispers at my door throughout the night. What fate would befall me if I opened that door? Would it be there? Would it be waiting for me? Would my voice join one of those many, many voices in that hellmouth beneath us? December 3rd, 1944. A trip to London has been most fruitful. Our hurried sketches have proved invaluable. The chamber was decorated with symbols. I think they are called runes, which have a definite figurative significance. If we can decode them, we may be able to work out a way of retrapping the darkness. The library of the British Museum is vast and confusing, but I was able to find similar symbols in alchemical works and dictionaries. We need more symbols. Then the real work can begin. All is not lost. December 6th, 1944. I've calmed down now. Half an hour ago, I could have exploded. Arthur returned to the chamber without my knowledge. Stupid young fool. He thought it was the only way. Perhaps he is right. His finding is invaluable. Our breakthrough even. Time is of the essence. It is becoming more bold by the day. It is my belief that Bessie has experienced some unnatural phenomenon. I caught her creeping around the hall under the cover of dark. What was she seeking? Has she seen something that has aroused her suspicion? I dare not ask her, or I'd have to confess our guilt. I am playing with the idea of telling Edith that I believe the hotel to be haunted. It is a wise precaution and would make our activities less suspicious. It could also bring the whole wealth of new business to the hotel, which is not something I wish to encourage, not until we have set things back as they should be. Anyway, Arthur's discovery is a piece of vellum, animal skin. He found it stuffed between two of the stones. It is illustrated all over with symbols. They catch the light in the most extraordinary way, or perhaps they share the power with the symbols of the chamber. There are 12 symbols in all. They're quite clear and definite. Wait, we've got Steins Gate reason. Yeah, it tends to be out of order. I actually kind of miss it. Writing in this game has taken a right nosedive recently. Oh, in games. When I do with Let's Plays, because 90% of the time they complain and or skip it. Like, damn, oh no reading. On the TikTok age now, if it takes more than 14 seconds to process, it's cringe. Oh god, it's cringe, bro. I don't know, I quite like it in the game where, especially in a game like this where anything could lead to, you know, something clicks. You piece two and two together, there's mentions of certain things and you're like, oh shit, that was mentioned somewhere else, and you go back and you reference it and whatever. And I like that this is like how it started. We now have a kind of origin, as it were. Okay, quite clear and definite. Arrangement is also quite specific, and I believe that they may be in incantation. We'll get to work on it immediately. December 13th, 1944. Archer, I keep wanting to say Archer. Arthur has made his decision. He will sign up. His father has got his way, and all is now ghastly in my world. We have 2 precious days, and then a new fear and doubt will consume my world. 15th December 1944, he has gone. I could not bring myself to see him off. The train platforms were crowded and loud. I now regret my decision and can only hope this war will be brought to a swift end. Following the advance in June, the Germans have lost their grip. The Americans have combined forces, and the general feeling is that this conflict will be over soon. I hope it is very soon. I will miss him. 24th December 1944. Night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I wish these words were true, but they are not. It is growing in strength, becoming bolder and more astute. Tricks me, guides me. Calling back to that chamber, I must resist. The artifact, the vellum, is still my main source of defense. I am either losing my mind, or it also has some power. It calls to me. When I hold it in my hands, I hear it, a voice, a clear and definite voice, words spoken in a strange tongue. But I see the words in my mind. This will be our salvation. I can feel it. I will begin to note down the words. 28th of December 1944. There is nothing to write. There's nothing to say. He is dead. Shit. March 2nd. Wait, is that? Yeah. Arthur's gone! Take terminals and follow it. Doesn't appear to people who just want to blaze through. There's people like me to nerd the hell out. Yeah. I actually really liked that. The only thing with me was, oh, how is it a bad thing if no one sees me doing shit in Fallout? So I just didn't bother. When it came to was it to do with hacking or pick? Oh, was that lockpicking? I can't remember. Some of them. The fact, like, if there's no one there, it shouldn't. Like, I'm not gonna judge my own self-karma bullshit kind of thing. Tostic, yeah. Karma system out the window. March 2nd, 1945. Much time has passed and many things have changed. Arthur will be in my mind forever, but enough time has passed for me to continue the work. The hauntings are more apparent now, and others have witnessed them. The darkness is strong. I fear it is almost complete. All is not lost, however, as I now know what I must do. My role in this act is very clear. I must bring myself to complete the ceremony. This place has witnessed this ceremony many times before. I follow in the footsteps and actions of many who are not even a distant memory. They are long since gone, and only time has any knowledge of their existence. Will I join their ranks? I have been suppressing the darkness, which I now think of as the dark fall, with the lyrics left me. I'm beginning to understand the order, and soon I will venture to the chamber and complete my role. What, I wonder, lies beyond that final door? The journey will not be without hardship, as I have learnt of the trials. There are 3 in all. They must be understood and mastered before I can advance further. It is a test of my worth. Those ancient warriors were very wise and devious. The powers with which they act are beautiful to behold. Fuck off. I'm going to open it up and then what? Take 3 trials? How could so much that impresses be so lost to us in our time? What have we gained instead? Modern science? I think not. Country lies in poverty and a state of frenzied repair. The V2 smashes and destroys our homes and our lives. So what power is that? A useless talent. Why did the old ones not pass on their gifts? Were they guardians, keeping the Darkfall in its prison? Did they not see that one day it might be released? Perhaps they were as arrogant as we. They were once thinking that anything could threaten them. A stupid idea. No, a stupid ideal, which I hope to explode. April 16th, 1945. The belief is that the war is nearly over. My war has taken a new twist. The Darkfall hates me. I sense it seething and screaming at its own pathetic entrapment. I fear it will strike at me soon, which is why my new discovery is all the more important. I found a second chamber. A cave, more like. It is under the old... the Tithe Barn? Contains something of invaluable usage. My key. And Darkfall's nemesis. With each night, I lose part of my sanity. The village looks at me through patronising eyes. Little do they know. April 30th, 1945. A tyrant is dead. All the world feels different, including my own. I'm closer now than ever. Wait, I'm closer than ever now. I must plan my actions well. I only get one chance. The trials await. I know how to break the first. It is a simple puzzler? An order. I've memorized the key, but my mind fails me so often these days. I'm taking precautions. Vernie is here, as usual, this time of year. He has a safe box with him, ingenious in design. I've commissioned several from the manufacturers. I can keep my secrets, hidden away from prying eyes. Those facts that cannot be hidden can be recorded. I have asked Edith to make me a bed cover. Her skills are wondrous, a true talent for design. I've hidden the key to the first trial within its weaving. Okay, so bed cover has the key. Is that a plane? Yeah. So when he started talking about, I think, it must have been bombings going on. I have no idea if this is gonna mean anything. Such colours, she could almost have seen the aurora itself. The second trial is less clear. They conjure the sounds of the earth to confuse. I will break its riddle. And the third trial awaits. All must be ready. March 14th, 1947. Exhaustion, they said. I agree to disagree. A wasted year is all that is certain. A year of wandering wondering and fear. I was relieved to find as I stepped off that train that little has changed. Only Betty seems different, older, more secretive. Does she work against me? I think back to that night when I found her creeping around the darkened hallways as the evil recruited. Is she here to hinder me? I think not. It is paranoia on my part. Oh no, she was probably just going to see her bit on the side. The farm dude. Sonic haven't. Yep. Jesus, I just. Holy shit, been that peanut butter. I just seen that. Bit on the side. Yeah, she was in a relationship with the farmer's son, I think. Okay. My break has restored me. Edith recommended Hastings. The sea air and the frivolity humoured me. I thought of Arthur often and what he would have made of it. Enough, there's work to do. I feel the time is right. It is now or never. I cannot afford to have a second lapse. I will gather my notes, break the lyrical order, and finish this torment for good. April 26, 1947. All is set. I have ripped the lyrics into 12 pieces. That way it is safer. As a whole, it is vulnerable. I will distribute the pieces to those that will take them. They must guard them. The ceremony will be completed and they will have no idea. The bar will be full in 3 nights' time. Edith has planned another music night. I will feel encouraged during the trials knowing that there is a room full of people immediately above me. Perhaps I will hear them sing and laugh. I look forward to joining them all once my act is complete. April 26, 1947. Damn, it's worked against me, stolen some of the lyrics. I must remember, no, better than that. I can see them. I know how. I must arrange the elements. April 29th, 1947. All is ready. I will take a second journal with me to note down my progress. I or someone else may need it in the future. Others made the mistake of not passing on knowledge. I was right. The bar is busy. I've given the existing symbols to Edith, Betty, Vernie, and the guests. They know not why I am so nervous. Soon all this will be over, one way or the other. Wish me luck, Arthur. I do this for us. Perhaps I will see you soon. I would like that. George. I saw eternity the other night, like a great ring of pure and endless light, all calm as it was bright. Okay. Read that one. Read that one. George thought you might find this cutting of use. Seems like I've solved one of your problems. I think we should have a little chat about it, because if the others find out, including the press, this place will turn into a bloody circus. Please come out of your room. We hardly see you these days. What is it that bothers you so? Maybe we could help if we knew. Nice Mr. Verney doesn't even know what's wrong. Is it another... Is it... Oh, Arthur that is upsetting you? I know you still miss him, Edith. Weekly gossip. Increasing fears that terror merchants may might strike again. Priest guard has been put on Duke. Since the attacks, police are taking chances. You point out there's... I don't know what I'm looking at. What do you... Oh, Sly Fox. I think that's Mrs. or Ms. Grabble. It's just been a side hoe, if you will. I'm sure I could skim it and cook with it and it'd be fine. Oh yes, Kenobi, report back your findings. Peanuts have alpha toxin. Horrible and moldy. Right, Sly Fox, yeah. So that's the person who was stealing stuff, and the woman that's under the false name, that might be her. Can I look at these? Hold on. I'm just going to see how bad they are. What happens if I take this away? Okay, there's no... it's just writing. There we go. Dorsetshire Archaeology Society, Dr. Felicity Bates, The Shires, Trepperton, Dorset. Dear Mr. Crabtree, puzzled as to why I have not taken the time to reply to any of my previous letters. Are you no longer interested in archaeology? We have near conclusive evidence that indicates that beneath your hotel may be a cave network or possibly an ancient site worthy of excavation. A recent dig at nearby Little Quarry Farm was most interesting. The northeast area of Durverton is literally riddled with subterranean springs, caves, and channels. This network would, without doubt, continue under your property. We've also approached other members of your family, as we were also interested in a possible dig at Crabtree Manor. We received a definite no. You have not replied at all. Are you thinking it over? I am more than willing to visit and explain exactly what work and disruption to your business would result from the dig. I, like you, would like the process to proceed as easily and quickly as possible. I remember that you were once interested in DAS and even thought about joining us as a sponsoring member. What has changed your mind? Please contact me as soon as possible. This could be one of the most important excavations this century in Dorset. It'd be wonderful if you could be part of it. Okay.